we are now entering, it says historic Riverton, but see, it's really Barkhamsted. Okay, this is, it's a historic river town, it's 5 miles. All right, well, this is Barkhamsted, and this is the People's State Forest, where people come and it's a beautiful camping place. And it's home of the Hitchcock chairs up there in Riverton. I don't know if you've ever heard of Hitchcock chairs, but they were all handmade, and at one point Billy used to work there making the rocker part of the rocking chairs. Old type buildings, New England buildings. And here comes the Pleasant Valley Drive-In. One of only, how many, honey? 2 left? Yeah. 3 left? The Pleasant Valley Drive-In. Every time we came here, it either rained or Billy fell asleep, and his snoring was so loud, I couldn't even hear the movie. No lining up. Look at this. Where is it? They got rules here. They got rules. No lining up before, what is that? 6:15 p.m. Absolutely no food deliveries. Whoa. Adults 10, children 6 to 12, 5, cash only. And then you have to tune your radio to 87.9 FM. And here they are. See, all those poles used to be where people used to drive off with the speaker boxes. Yep. Yep. So this is the big Pleasant Valley Drive-In. Halloween ends, what? October 14th and 15th. Halloween ends. Psycho.
1960.
Oh, that was Friday and Saturday. Well, we missed it, honey.
Rated R.
Ooh, Psycho. I finally watched that movie about 4 years ago. Yeah, I just wanted to see what it was all about. Pleasant Valley Drive-In. By the time we got to be here, we weren't too old to make out.
Still make up.
It wasn't such a big deal.
No.
Okay, and here is the Farmington River, right?
Yeah.
Farmington River again. This is a catch and release river, or place section. And so the guys put on their big waders and wade out into the river, and anything they catch, they have to let go. Coming up on the left is the church that used to have the beanhole supper. And then along comes COVID, and they did away with the beanhole supper. They used to dig a hole, and they used to put, how'd they do it, honey? You put the beans in the hole?
Yeah, pots in the ground and cover them, cook them in the ground.
They used to, yeah, they used to cook the beans in the hole in the ground. I don't know how they did it. Oh yeah, we just went by the post office. And Riverton is straight ahead, and I don't know which way Billy's gonna go.
I'm going right.
He's gonna take a right, so that means we're going over the metal bridge, over the Farmington River, and there's nobody in there today. Huh. Wow.
Amazing.
Maybe too many other things going on around Connecticut with all the fairs. This is, oh, Riverton Fair is today.
It's not. It ended last week.
Oh, Riverton Fair was last week?
Yeah.
We missed the World's Fair.
I told you that.
Oh, no.
I told you
We
that.
always go to the Riverton Fair.
It's the first time I missed it in 30 years.
In 30 years, last week was the first time he missed it. I'm sorry, honey.
Sorry.
Aw.
Next year.
Yeah, there's always next year.
There's the firehouse. Wow.
There's the firehouse that Billy used to be the volunteer fireman. For how many years?
I've been in since 1987 or 6.
Wow, okay. They made him a lifetime member, which doesn't mean much.
He's in.
Yeah. Did you get a trophy or something?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. And pretty soon we're going to be coming to the little cemetery that's right down the street from Billy. I should be maybe volunteering there. And still no pretty leaves, honey. Where are they? Oh, no. That's kind of boring.
Yeah, it is.
I guess nowhere there's good leaves until you go up to Vermont, maybe.
Not in there, really.
Oh, there's some here. One of the few maple trees left, I guess. There's some. Is the Christmas tree farm still there?
I don't know.
This left-hand turn here is where we used to go and
Yeah, it must be.
cut down the
Sign's still
Christmas tree.
up. Sign's still up.
The old guy died, and we stopped going there because they were tagging all the trees that were really wonky and leaving the good trees for the following year. And so we said to the woman, we're not coming back here again. And we didn't. And then Mrs. Brown gave us our fake tree, which we said we never do. We would never have a fake tree. Yet we looked at them and they were like $300. That's half price at the end of the year. And we said, no, that's crazy. And then Mrs. Brown said, we got a new tree. Would you like the old one? Yes. And so there's a perfectly good tree. And here's the little cemetery. It's such a pretty little cemetery. I've never been there in all the years I've been coming up here. Okay, now get ready, because up on the left is Billy's house. It's Billy's house. Okay, here we go. This is Billy's house. He did a lot of work to it. Siding, new roof. Not too many. Well, you got a few leaves.
Yeah, a few already blew them once.
Yeah, he already cleaned them off once, but he lived in the upper apartment, and there's somebody living in the bottom apartment. And the bottom apartment was almost bigger than my house before we closed in the carport. It was a nice apartment, and then he went and did it over. I told him I was going to move in there. He laughed. I'll pay the rent. Okay.
Billy finished my well.
Oh, what is that plastic there?
He had it covered over. The wind must have blown it off.
Oh. He had his well redone.
Well,
Nice job. Right there. That's his well. Well, well, well. Can we have that plastic? You're going to throw that out, are you?
no.
I'm a plastic saver.
I know.
Okay, where are we going now?
We'll go up further, see if there's any trees.
We're going to go on up the street to Riverton. We'll see if it's any better. That's his tenant's car. I've never met her. I don't know what she looks like. Even if I fell over, I wouldn't know. There's Center Schoolhouse.
There's Richie.
Used to be the little schoolhouse that kids went to for here.
It's a red box. Which one's the box?
Oh, look at these trees. Don't even have leaves on them.
Yeah, they're all gone.
Wow.
How windy it was.
Oh, yeah, the wind came and took all the pretty leaves down. Oh, green leaves. Oh, oak trees. They hold on to their leaves until December. I think we've been raking up the oak tree leaves from the guy next door's oak tree in the spring. Here's some pretty leaves. This is how we usually go on the motorcycle. But obviously, I'll be not going on the motorcycle for a long time. Here's a pretty tree. Oh, as I was saying, Riverton is home for the Hitchcock chairs, and they made tables and all kinds of things, and their thing was the fact that they're totally handmade, hand finished, and a lot of them have very distinctive stenciling on them. Some of them are painted with scenes, and they're very collectible, and a lot of people, now they're out of business, or they closed down the factory, and so they're not being made anymore, which makes them more valuable. And a place opened up in Riverton that specializes in selling this furniture, and they're really mad because there's somebody over in, what is it, Colchester? Colchester, or somewhere near the place that makes those Deep River chips, and they are buying used Hitchcock furniture and redoing it, and this place, and selling it a lot cheaper than this place, and this place is furious. So we went to Colchester or wherever and sold the table and chairs that his mother had. What was it, $400, right? Yeah, we got $400 for it. I don't think the other place even wanted it, did they? No. Huh. Take that. There's some puffy clouds. The clouds are prettier than the trees.
Yeah, true.
There's one. Good. Oh, there's some. I noticed that the poison ivy is very pretty. You can tell the poison ivy, it's bright red, and it takes over the tree.